Good morning and welcome back to Fernvalley Farms Beekeeping Channel. If you're looking for beekeeping video, this is the place to come. Alrighty, what we're going to do really quick is I'm going to go through this hive, number 10 here, see if I can get it ready for winter. I was hoping it could be in a double deep by now, but I don't think it's going to be. So we're going to go in here and inspect this and see what it's doing as far as growth. If it's got to stay in a single box, that's fine. I'll make sure that they're fed and all that. So we're just going to go in here and see what they're doing. They were doing really good not too long ago, so we're going to check this out now and just see how they're doing. There's pollen coming in, which is a good sign. There should be a laying queen in there. We should be good to go. So let's get in here and check it really quick, just see what they're doing. I got to buy a new smoker. This thing is like falling apart. Well, that's a good sign. That looks good. Hive tool. That makes them angry. If you try and not pop it, that's a really nice sign. Okay, let's put this here carefully. Let me grab my veil. So this is, what is this here? This is the, this was an Italian hybrid queen I installed in here a while ago. Get this out of here. I'm storing a little bit of honey. There's nectar in here. These things are tight. Why is this so tight? Get in here. Nothing there. So this looks good. We got a bunch of brood here. There's some larvae. Drawing that out. I've got a hive that's queenless again. Gee, what a surprise. I moved it down to a nuke. If I've got a frame with some larvae in here, I might throw that in there and see if they'll make a queen. This looks really good. She's laying really well in here. Looks nice. She's doing what she's supposed to be doing. There you go, see? God, I almost wish I found a queen cup in here. I would put it in that nuke I got over there. She's in here. I'm gonna take my veil off. They're being pretty friendly here. As soon as I say that, I'll get attacked. Watch. I mean, it looks good. There's larva. She's doing what she's supposed to be doing. I didn't look on the inner cover, make sure she's not there, but you should always check your inner cover, make sure the queen's not on it. The only problem this time of year is I'm trying to make their own queen. Is hopefully she comes back mated. There's a lot of dragonflies out. The drones are going away. It's September. But this hive looks really good. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing. So this queen is doing okay. I'm just going to leave this alone. I'm not going to take anything out of this. I'm just afraid if I try and let it requeen, she might not come back mated in time. Or she might not come back because of dragonfly. There's a baby bee hatching right in the bottom of that. If you can see it, there's one coming out right there. Hello. There's a baby bee hatching right there. I should have my phone out here with me and you can film some of this. Alright, so this hive is doing good. Lots of larvae, lots of brood. This hive is going to go into fall pretty strong here. I'm not going to mess with it too much. They've got the honey on the outside, the brood's in the middle, it looks good. It's just really discouraging when you get these queens and they're doing really well. And maybe when I combined it, no. I have to look now if that's the one I combined or not, but she was doing good, and then you just never know sometimes. I can't wait to start raising my own. See, that looks good. There's a bee with pollen on right there. This looks good. We are going to leave this alone. Apivar is coming. I did fog everybody. But I'm going to put the Apivar strips in. Put this back together. This looks good. No sting. What are you stinging me for? Now, come on. That looked good a second ago. Alright. You're getting angry for some reason. Close her back up. Put that back in here. So I'm not going to take anything out of this hive. I'm just going to leave it alone. Lid back on carefully. All right, so that looks good. So they're building. There's a lot of capped brood. She's making winter bees, which is great because your summer bees are going to start dying off. Your summer bees only live 5-6 weeks. Your winter bees will go from October into March. You know, they live a whole lot longer, so that's what you want to be happening here. Obviously, I'm not putting them in a double deep. There's just way too much room. So, okay, I'm going to move because I'm just irritated these guys. I don't know why. Somebody wants me to whack at bees here? What? We're fine a minute ago. Okay, so anyways, as I was saying, that queen did really good. My other one ain't doing really good right here. I moved them into a nuke. I don't think that's what I'm gonna have to wind up doing is combining that hive with something else here. I'm gonna give it a little bit of time. It's queenless again. Gee, what a surprise. Let me show you this really fast here. This is just really discouraging. So this hive was doing really well. I was going to video this, but I didn't have time. So what I wound up doing is I took them out of a tent frame into it and put them into a nuke. There's your bees. There's no queen in there. There was a queen. She was doing really well. Bees are clustering on the lid. I'm going to switch this lid out, actually. The cluster's right here, but there's nothing going on. There's a little bit of larva, and that's it. So maybe they'll make their own. If not, these guys are going to get dumped into somebody else. I am going to go up and get a frame of honey out of the freezer and put it in here. Let it warm up and put it in. They are on the pollen patty, so I'm going to try and give them every chance I can. So I'm going to give them every chance I can. It is only the beginning of September. We got some time. If they do try and make a queen, hopefully she'll go out, get mated, come back, not get eaten by a dragonfly. That's what you got to worry about this time of year. So if nothing is happening here, I'm just going to dump. I'm probably just going to dump these guys into one of these. None of them down there. Those hives are packed down there. If anything, my number 10 hive, the one I just went through, I could dump her in there. I could dump them in there. So yeah, so this is really discouraging when you lose. You get these queens. Like I said, I can't wait to start raising my own queens. So they just seem to do, when you're raising your own stock, your own. Not that store-bought ones don't work, and I've got great success with it, but sometimes, look what happened. And that hive was doing really well, too, so we'll see. I put them in that nuke for right now. I'm going to go get a frame of honey and throw that in there, but the other one is doing great. Number 10 over there. I have to stand over here now because for whatever reason, they're not happy with me. See it right here. So I'll just stand over here. Anyways, that's it. We're going to keep these guys. We're going to keep these guys in a single box going into winter. The goldenrod is blooming. They'll start bringing more honey in, or more goldenrod nectar, I should say. They're bringing pollen in, so that hive is doing really well. This one, like I said, I was going to film this, and I didn't have time. So, but that's what happened in there. There was nothing going on. The cluster got littler. That hive was doing really well at one point, and then who knows? So. That's beekeeping. That's what it's amazing how these things happen. It just like knocks the wind out of you. It's like you're doing so good, and then so we'll be okay. You know, that's just part of it. You just gotta learn from mistakes, or you learn from experiences, and that's why I really enjoy learning to see what these guys do. I love experimenting with my bees because you learn what they do. It's like I always say with these horses out here, I can look at a horse from 50 feet away and tell you what it's thinking, how it's acting. I've been around them forever. The bees, we're always learning. So the bees, like I said, you just learn from observing them and watching them and doing things. I was really hoping that hive did really well. And I'm trying to remember, I have to look at my notes what the mite count on that was. I fogged everybody the other day, and one of these had a really high mite count. And I was going to put the apivar, I am putting the apivar in soon, so I want to get that in there. That's a 6-week treatment. That'll be a whole other video. So anyways, number 10's doing really well. Hopefully you like this. Any questions, comments, please leave them. And I will do an update on that hive another month or so as we get closer to the really cold weather comes along. We'll do an update on that, see how it's doing. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. All right, bye.